Please, come.
I have literally never failed at this. Not once. Is this the right...
The old guy will join us now.
Nothing interesting has happened all day. So, why not? So what do you say? Will you tell...
Sounds good to me.
Uh-oh.
I know where to strike!
This can't be good.
We're in bad shape. There!
Get ready!
Go! There! Whoa! My turn!
This can't be good.
We did it!
Yes. The old guy has lost.
Taken down by a plucky upstart. Even at my age, it seems life has plenty of... Well, that settles that.
Let's join forces.
Call me Riufan, and I join you as a humble man.
Let's see. Viitataan talagang töitä, niin... Let's get to the facts. Big events will unfold now, I think.
Well then, your majesty. All of you, Chris, awaits your word for your actions this day. In fact, I understand that Dukes Aldrich...
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a... or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here? Your majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that, I am certain.
Really?
But... if anyone is removed here, it will be you.
What?
You're up, Noah.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Dukes Al...
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right unless you come bearing proof of this.
My proof is this contract sent by Dukes Aldrich to Lord Harlan. Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty. It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the...
You damnable varlet! Oh! No!
It seems you are familiar with the...
No!
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan.
Everything I have done was for the benefit.
Yeah, right.
Cassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great...
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, had your father still reigned, this need... But instead, we have you, Yuma. You! And you, Chris, cannot persevere within... You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What...
Get him out of here! Now!
Who?
Do you understand now, Yuma? Now that you've seen the contract, are Dukes Aldrich's motives not... The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty...
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family...
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Noah of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will fight...
Wasagi.
Apologies, Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need... There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Yeah, yeah. Cuccos.
Oof. Well, so... I knew Yuma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's
Fine, but just...
There will be an all-out war soon. The Duke Aldrich.
Noah,
Are you all by yourself?
Ja.
I am.
Még egy
They
órát legalább.
It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child.
Minimum.
In fact, this right. I spoke to Melridge and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's.
Musa.
Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? How I end.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdea attacked. She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it, or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the... I adore Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow?
That isn't true. That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
Amit nyomott.
What?
Vagy fekszel le.
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your... I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone. So it's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eiyuden. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign.
I see.
A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not. A future,
Let's
and I
hope
would
so.
not have you discard yours so lightly.
Oh. Eiyuden?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you. I will accept any punishment.
then your punishment is to tell me the truth.
Of course I do. You will be a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Really?
Thank you. I will. Or...
Let us gather the troops.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Gold. If I may, General, I here will be entering Eucharist territory. So when do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable, and also...
Yes?
I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
No. He fights for the real Emperor.
Good morning, all.
Guys, you are not gonna believe... Ow!
Loose lips, darling.
It's onto the battlefield again.
Announcing His Majesty.
Have you reached a decision?
If you require a messenger to go to Duke's...
This is it.
I come bearing urgent news.
Sava.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial Expeditionary Force. It is under the command of General Goldwyn.
Double our numbers.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty.
I've always been a worthless man, Periel. I am incapable of... I have ever been a coward. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Melrich?
Your Majesty.
We are going to war.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the two of you the entirety of my royal authority. You are to make every decision, for I have no doubt you are... Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is the best.
What folly is this? Has he...
Royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we lords are ready to lead in your stead.
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into...
Folly from your fool of a king. Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to...
But...
Are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you, should we come to enjoy this little...
If that is your choice, for you to do such a thing, I believe...
Your Majesty.
Long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, your But now, I pledge it anew to you, Yuma Sheerith. I shall answer the trust you have...
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still...
As if any of this gives us a chance!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter...
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people, and the full unity. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense. Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes would...
Yeah. You are going to defend this kingdom.
We did it!
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism... As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have...
And we'll be right beside you.
Agreed. This is everything.
Then allow me to formally request the...
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
Excellent. This will be a hard fight. Against General Golden.
I shall contact Emir and have him commence preparation.
Send me. I'll get your...
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Do it.
Yup! Let's go beat him like a dirty carpet!
They are certainly in for a surprise.
That's right! We'll demolish them with confidence!
With confidence. That's not gonna be enough, but we'll strive for victory if we can.
You ready, Noah? I think Periel already took off.
Let's go. The Battle of the Wits. The united forces against a seasoned general.
Let us review our strength. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan was not built to be easily. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing. We leave this in your capable hand.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster.
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows.
Which is where we come in.
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder.
We won't.
General Cassius, Melrich, Noah, pray.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than...
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said...
Then we'd best get Are you ready, Commander?
On the battlefield. Let us do this.
Let's do this.
Ready yourselves! This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
The Imperial Army's here.
So it's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwood. The honors of a battlefield... It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kessling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat?
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well,
as you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdia's glory.